Welcome to New Possibilities. With each new day, there are new possibilities. I saw this great story about LeBron James, and I'm sure by now most people have heard about this story, but I want to take out time to highlight this story. It's something that's worthy of praise, worthy of respect. Here we had his brother, LeBron James, a superstar when it comes to basketball, giving back to his community by starting a school that's focused on at risk youth. Unlike a lot of programs that are geared towards, just the talented and quote unquote gifted students, this program is targeting students who are at risk, students who trail behind their peers, and it's lifting them up, giving them an opportunity to get a quality education, to get a full scholarship to the University of Akron, which is an awesome opportunity. This brother is giving back to his community. Instead of just squandering money on the material things of this life, this brother is giving back to his community by creating this school to help those young people who are at risk. And, it's just great seeing one of these athletes, that have all this fame and attention actually use their wealth, use their notoriety, use their platform to push something positive. So what I want to do is just go through some of the highlights about this school from a couple of articles that I've read. I will post a link to these articles in the description box so that you can read them for yourselves. Uh, the school will start with 240 at-risk students, and it plans to expand to 1,000 students. It will start with third and fourth graders. The name of the program is the I Promise program. It's the I Promise School. And the people who successfully complete this program, they complete the program and then they graduate from high school, they will be given a full scholarship again to the University of Akron. And the total value of such a program, assuming that all 2,300 kids successfully complete the program, it will cost approximately 105 million dollars in terms of the cost of the actual scholarships. And there's a criteria that they have for the scholarships, but it's a substantial amount of money. That's a substantial financial commitment that this brother is making. And hopefully other celebrities will support LeBron's school by, giving their money and their time and using their fame to bring attention to this. And I just wish that this kind of program could be replicated, where it wouldn't just be one school, where you would have multiple schools providing these types of programs to the young people. And I'm going to go through some of the things that make this school different from other schools. The first thing that's very important to point out is that this is a public school. It is a free school. It's not a charter school either. A lot of times you hear these people talking about creating these schools for African American students. But while they're talking about helping struggling communities, they want to set up schools that are actually going to cost people who are struggling a lot of money. Set up schools that are boarding schools and that kind of stuff. The average person that really needs to benefit from such a program can't afford to go to a program like that. But this program is a free public education. So that's one thing that makes it different from other celebrity schools that have been set up. As this article from Money Magazine points out, I will post a link to this article again in the description box. It's also important that one thing that makes this school different is that it has a longer school day. Instead of it, being the typical school day that goes to 3 o'clock, this is an 8-hour school day that goes from 9 to 5, just like somebody actually working a job. And instead of just supporting the actual students that attend the school, this program supports the parents with GED courses and job placement opportunities for parents. Because often if someone is living in an impoverished situation, they have to come home to the struggles of poverty. it makes it hard for a student to get an education. Whereas if you have your parents being educated, you have your parents getting job opportunities, it makes it easier for these young people who are at risk to succeed. So this thing is commendable in every sense of the word. It has free lunch and, different free programs. They have a health program for the young people where they're eating nutritional meals, and they have coaches. Also, they're going to have a 7-week summer session that includes a STEM-based camp where young people are learning about math and science, areas that are de-emphasized. I mean, it is great to see an athlete highlight the importance of education, because often a lot of our young people are just pushed to entertainment. They're told that entertainment is the way to success. They're told that you have to rap or know how to play basketball or some other sport in order to succeed in life. And it's great that you had this brother out here promoting education, promoting math and science. Again, this article goes on to point out how every day the students will receive free breakfast, lunch, snacks, and drinks. They will have access to a fitness trainer. Nutrition is a key component of this education system, this I Promise school that the brother has set up. So this is great. I mean, and we all know, like, there was big news about LeBron James going on to join the Lakers all the way in California. But despite that, this brother decided to give back to his community. There's so many people that have abandoned the community. They have turned their backs on the community. They think that they are too good for the community. This brother, LeBron James, went through struggles as a young person. His parents were struggling. This article talks about how this brother moved from place to place. He didn't have stability because of his family's financial situation. So this program has received a lot of praise from other basketball players like Steph Curry, as pointed out in this article from Money Magazine, Chris Paul and Dwayne Wade. Other people have expressed their support for this program. The rapper Common has expressed his support. So I really just think that people need to rally behind this. And I just wish that more athletes would do what this brother is doing, give back to their communities, actually make a difference in this world. That's what each one of us should try to do in our own kind of way. Give back. If you don't have money to give your time, give your energy. And if you're somebody that's wealthy like LeBron James, give your money to something that's worthwhile. I mean, this brother didn't talk about setting up a school. This brother actually made it manifest. And we need to move beyond the rhetoric and start to do more to improve our communities. And this is just like a reminder of how we really need to invest into the public school system. This is one school, but there are so many schools that are failing our young people. As a society, we need to invest into these schools. If we can give billions to Israel, give billions to support war around the world, why not give billions to our school system so that we can rebuild our children? And the children represent the future, man. The children are our future. So why not invest into them? Instead of investing all this money into criminal justice and investing into all these prisons, we need to invest into schools. We need to invest into a war against poverty instead of a war on drugs. So those are my thoughts. Tell me what y'all think about what LeBron James has done with this I Promise school system. I just want to take our time to just salute this brother, to show my appreciation for what this brother has done. And again, I hope other people follow this brother's good example. Peace.